Move forward to Mrs. Lizzo. Everything has been hitting the fans for Lizzo, y'all. And what I've been saying and how I've been feeling about this situation has totally been, and this is all allegedly, but I feel like you have some disgruntled employees who either were terminated or, felt in their way, felt disrespected, and they are out here seeking revenge. And I told y'all before, they're not ugly, unattractive. In fact, I felt like they gave Lizzo a run for her money when they were all together, which I think may have caused some of the tension. And so now you got other women coming forward. And they're not coming forward. What's happening is you have a lawyer who's talking to women who've been fired before, who haven't been paid before. You see what I'm saying? That's why they call these folks ambulance chasers. You go chasing after the folks with the problems to see if they got a lawsuit. I was trying to find somebody that's currently working or that recently ended a contract closer to her, but you really can't find too much of that. All these women have been folks from that TV show that she did. Hint, hint, most of the folks have been from that TV show. We didn't even know Smoke and Mirrors was going on when the TV show came out, but apparently it was. So, you know, now that happened, she's been dropped from Super Bowl consideration amid lawsuit from the ex-employees. And so, according to Daily Mail, an unnamed source stated talks of Lizzo being a part of the halftime festivities or performing the national anthem are dead now that she is surrounded by a scandal. Her team is desperately trying to come up with a strategy to save her sinking ship. And this is a sad fucking thing. It really is sad. And I tried to equate it to, you know, artists almost at the height or the pivotal moment at you about to do Super Bowl. Girl, Rihanna just did Super Bowl last year. She got like 10 fucking albums. She's a fucking legacy icon in her fucking lane. And you about to do it and now you getting fucked over. Oh yeah, they're coming after you, Lizzo. And in terms of you saying, y'all trying to come up with a strategy to save her sinking ship, girl, you need to put this shit in some music. You need to do what people know you for. You need to drum up your fan base. And you can't really come out here and talk because it is litigation. But you can put a tune out there, get off that shaking that ass and being overly sexual in your music and get serious now. You know how same thing Megan Stallion did with Good News. Shit went down. She dropped Good News in that whole album where it was about talking about everything going on in her life. Her. You gotta do the same thing. Everyone does it. I Am Sasha Fierce. Survivor, that album. All these albums were responses to certain things. You got to do the same thing, baby. Queen was a response to something for Nicki Minaj. I would be locked in the studio right fucking now eating Raisinets. I don't even eat Raisinets, but you look like you eat Raisinets. Eating Raisinets, working on a song. You better dig up Destiny's Child Survivor and get a clue, girl. This ain't no time to go whimpering and crying in a corner. Fuck that. Your bag is against the wall. You come out here like how you know best. A bop. A bop. And you got support. Beyonce closed her Atlanta show the other day. Lizzo, I love you. That wasn't for no reason. She probably felt like she jumped the gun taking your name off of the iTunes track. She probably felt bad about that. And so let me extend some support because now that I'm looking at it too, girl, it does sound like you got disgruntled employees. Move along. Let them do what they're gonna do. Now, if they're not disgruntled, and these are really legit allegations, again, you need to hit that track, honey, and get to talking in a very candid way. You need a nigga to write you some tunes or a line or two, bitch. I get the writing, but you need to get on it, Lizzo. This ain't no time to be sitting. They're already dropping you from shows, Made in America, Super Bowl. What's next? The label drops you. Get ahead of this shit. I don't want to hear you on your Instagram live. And no. I don't want to hear that. We went through this before with the fat shaming, and you was sitting in your bathroom on the floor crying, and then the next week you came out in booty shorts. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. Just come out here in the booty shorts. Just come out here and own that shit. Own it. You get way more in owning it. And I was trying to explain it to somebody, but they wanted to, be mad at me. But you get way more in owning that shit and being like, look, listen, Linda. This is a part of the business. This is what comes with it. We're going to deal with it as it comes. All my ladies, all my women on my show, all my fans know I support them. We ain't stopping. This is just a bump in the road. That's the power you need to have. Own your shit. Don't let nobody see you cower in front of them for this. No. And I'm really speaking this because I feel very convicted in how I feel about this situation. Now, again, if something comes out differently, I got to come out and eat crow like, girl, and what you back there pushing stuff and putting what? But I also have to look at the facts. Anybody who hires to work with Lizzo should know she's sexually charged. I would be a fool to go in there with a Bible. Like, girl, you know I got to read. That's not what she gives. And although you, as an employee and as an employer, you should respect your employee, there should be boundaries. No one should just be going to work expecting they got to show a titty or grab a penis. No. But at the same time, you do understand that if those are the kind of jobs where some of that shit may come up, you don't take them. If that's not what you get, if you're a virgin and you know you in that lane, and honey, Lizzo may not have been the artist for you. I know it's about, again, I know it's about the bag, but look what you were willing to do for the bag. So that's how I feel about Lizzo. I'm not giving up on Lizzo, certainly, because I need more facts. And I do that with everybody, not just her, but anyone. I just wish she, all this oomph we get from her for everything else, girl. Bitch, I put out an Instagram video riding down the street in my fucking range. Like, listen, you have to do that. Because remember, you're thinking about your fans. At this point, when low gets to the low, you think about your fans. Let your attorneys deal with this situation. I'm dead ass serious. Let them deal with it. They'll be able to talk you through and walk you through. The people you know to talk to, who got your back, who gonna be out your shows, girl, who gonna be bigging you up, trying to get your tracks played. Your fans. Don't let them down. Don't let them see you weak, because when they see you weak, they feel weak. Same shit I used to tell Nikki. Don't laugh at these motherfuckers. A joke. And that's what I want. The same thing I want for you, Lizzo, and the same thing I want for everybody else that I like that are a celebrity. I need you to own it and move in a way that you're protecting your bag and your fans, while allowing your attorneys to really address these allegations that have been brought forward to you. Because you're gonna run this slippery slope where you get too quiet, and that's damaging too. You let that false narrative creep up, and then people believe that shit. So, all right, Lizzo. And so then, it moved forward. Now there was speculation that her boyfriend undumped her, child. Sources told the U.S. Sun Lizzo has taken the past few weeks very hard, and her relationship has suffered. They had a big falling out, and she is really upset. Both of them have thought of themselves as soulmates, so for it to end has been hard on them. Those close to them are hoping they will make up. Well, Lizzo came out and said this was a lie through her representative, saying this is totally false. They're still together, blah, blah, blah. Now, what I say, where there's smoke, there's always something. It's always something. I don't think they may not, I don't think that they're done, but I definitely think she's probably leaning on him for more support than what he's probably used to in this moment. Because again, she probably was the most supportive person. And I do think she's probably relying on him to sort of, and that might be a stickler. Again, they reference the whole soulmates. And every time I think of soul, somebody supporting you, protecting you, keeping you. And so, but that's all speculation, allegedly. She said that it ain't true. So, but I'm just saying, girl, I'm watching. And if it is true, own that. That's a whole track, girl. Fuck you. Times got hard for me and you fucked me off. Fuck you. Whole track. Ain't got to do with the allegations. Put him in a track. I would. He'll have like a whole album. You better pull up Ariana Grande. If y'all ain't learned nothing, Ariana Grande dropped 3 albums for 3 relationships back to back. I was like, Big Sean. Boom. Boom. Peter. Boom. Broke up. Thank you, next. Boom. If you don't get on your, ain't never have to do not one motherfucking interview, because it was all in the music and we all consumed that shit because we wanted to know what was going on, and we was in the same place in our lives and we was jamming and bitch. Okay, Lizzo, I'm trying to give you the meal. I'm giving you the meal. You just gotta eat it, girl. Put this shit in your mouth. That's what you gotta do. Listen to me, not. That's why some people don't get themselves in shit like this. They handle it. You gotta handle your shit, Lizzo. I don't want to see you fall. You represent too much for a lot of women. You do. If you fucking around, you need to clean up your act. If you not, you need to listen to what I just said. Go back 10 minutes. So shout out to Lizzo. Girl, we watching very closely. That would be a good album, wouldn't it? Okay. She sometimes like Rated R for Rihanna hated the album, but she needed to go dark to give us Oh, nah, nah. What's her name? Oh, nah, nah. What's her everybody? You was like, this bitch turned her hair red. She went from being dark. The wait is over. The wait is over. And it's so hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That whole I was shit. I was dark too. I was a whole Rihanna stan, bitch. I was in my dark mood too. Okay, you couldn't call it rated Roman. Period. And then she came back out, California bed, loud. Take a breath. We sold. Girl, you need a dark album so you can come back out. You need to go ahead and put your emotions all on it. Put it on there. Put it all on there. Hell, I'll drop her ass too. Where there's smoke, there's fire. It's been years. Several different people have accused her of this sort of behavior. Good morning. Hey, Bobby. It's okay. It's good morning to you. Like, why would she go live crying in a wig cap at her big age? She just depends on Captain Save a Hose to come and rescue her. And it's wild because she's really talented. Yes, she is. You hitting the nail on the head. Lizzo depends on sympathy, and I just ain't here for it. Oh, thank you, Plain Exchange. Shout out to you. I felt the same way when she was in her tub crying. And they're in my comments fat shaming me. Well, bitch, you the one with the millions. Turn the damn Instagram off. What that? No, it's only so much I can empathize with you. You the one in the marble studded out bathroom. Probably two different units in there. On the floor crying about what a bitch in a country neighborhood said to you in your comments. Lizzo, I know. And first of all, I know this ain't the first time you've been fat shamed. That's the other part. This ain't the first time. It ain't the last time. It ain't what? If you don't get over it, and this is what you're worried about, and this is what you got me on my YouTube channel talking about you and your bathroom crying. I remember I did that episode. I said, if you don't get your ass, I was like, the audacity. I was really upset that she made us watch that, and it was no releasing no new music. Bitch, you should have cried a tune. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like what? Her record label dropped her. Oh shit, she an independent artist now, child. She can make all the money. She gonna get dropped. She keep playing. No, this may come across as exploiting. Yeah, Miss Toby, I'm being for real. Mary Jane sang through her pain. That's another one. Mary J. Blige will give you a good album, and from beginning to end, emotional. I was just thinking about Mary too. So true, so true. So Lizzo, you know you got folks rooting for you, girl. So try to do the right thing.